What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with some more news. I got Ryan Garcia, King Ryan Garcia in the news, and he is speaking about Regis Prograis, the Rougarou down from New Orleans. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the article. But first and foremost, let me say he's responding to Regis. The title, a lot of people don't know Regis spoke on Ryan first, but he's responding to Regis Prograis. So let me read what Regis had to say first, and then we're gonna read what Ryan got to say. Then I'm gonna give you my opinion. Shout out to Boxing News 24. Says Regis Prograis says Ryan Garcia will be a cakewalk for him. Regis Prograis says Ryan Garcia will be an easy fight for him, that he wouldn't even need to train for him. Wow, to win, because he views him as a pretty boy that doesn't have that dog in him to fight hard, in which he would need to go through a lot to try to win. WBA lightweight. Oh, okay, so this. Yeah, okay. The WBA light welterweight champion. I thought it was the WBC. Regis Prograis feels that Gervonta Tank Davis could give him a lot more problems than Ryan would, because he is certain that he'd win that fight. It's unclear whether Tank Davis will ever move up to 140 on a permanent basis, because the one time he did fight in that weight class, he was opportunistic, going after a weak champion in Mario Barrios for the secondary belt, by the way. As for Ryan, he is positioned to fight for the WBO belt at 140, and you have to believe that that's a purposeful move on his behalf and his promoter's part, going after the facing of champion Josh Taylor. I hope so. Will it happen? I don't know, said Regis, when asked if he believes he can get a fight against Gervonta Davis or Ryan Garcia. I think it would be Tank. It won't be Ryan at all, said Prograis when asked who would give him more problems in a fight with Tank or Ryan Garcia. I think that it would be a guy like Tank. He's a southpaw, he's fast, and he can box. He does have power. I don't know how much power he really got, but he definitely has power, and he's been stopping a lot of people. But I really don't think either one would give him. I don't think either one would give him trouble. But out of the two, I really think Ryan would be a cakewalk. He ain't going to be nothing at all. I don't even have to train for him. Wow. I'll train, but it won't be like how I would really train. If I ever fight Ryan, I'll train. I think Ryan is a pretty boy. I don't think he got that dog in him. There's a time in the fight where the dog has to come out, unless you're an awesome boxer and you don't get touched by nothing like Pernell Whitaker or Floyd Mayweather. For the most part, and that's, well, I'll get on that too. For the most part, there comes a time where the dog has to come out, and you have to wonder, do I really have this? You're getting hit a lot. There comes a time where you have to answer the question about yourself. I feel like Ryan gets in that type of shit with me, I'm gonna bring the fight to him. If I fight Ryan, I'm gonna bring it to him. And if he gets in that type of issue with me, he ain't gonna answer. I'm gonna try to hurt you. I'm gonna try to bust you up. I'm going to try and hurt you and bust you up. I'm going to try and break some of your ribs and knock some of your teeth out. I'm going to try to break your nose and try to cut your eyes. I'm going to do that, and you're feeling that ish. I don't know if Ryan has ever been in a fight like that where he got beat the F up and really got to think, all right, do I have to do this? Do I have this dog in me? I don't know. In boxing, you have to look like, in boxing, they want you to look like you're going to slip, and then they're going to start calling you out. I think they'll wait until I'm starting to slip. Okay. So after hearing that, of course, Ryan Garcia's response to a hypothetical potential matchup between Regis Prograis and Ryan Garcia. This is what Ryan Garcia had to say. Now, shout out to BoxingScene.com. Y'all know that's a reliable source, man. So, if you ever bored and feel like reading up on your boxing, go check out BoxingScene.com. Says Ryan Garcia on hypothetical showdown against Prograis. He says he's too slow. I catch him. Night. Wow. It says over the years, Ryan Garcia has used both his ability on the microphone and most importantly in the ring, to gain unprecedented amount of fans and notoriety. But while the 24-year-old has worked his way into the world title opportunities quite some time ago, he's opted to go in another direction. Unofficially, the flamboyant star will saunter into a showdown against Gervonta Tank Davis at a catch weight of 136 pounds mid-April, assuming that Tank gets past Hector Garcia. But anyways, however, having violently stopped Javier Fortuna in his super lightweight debut on July 16, 2022, Garcia moised up the top 10 of the WBC sanctioned body. Although the hard-hitting knockout artist could position himself for a showdown against current belt holder Regis Prograis, he appears uninterested in going down that path and would rather move down his showdown with Tank Davis. Belts are watered down and mean nothing, said Ryan Garcia on his social media account. It's common sense. My victory over Tank would be better if I won. It would be better if I won a fight with Regis Prograis for all the belts. It's pretty clear if you look for it. To Garcia's credit, Davis' 27-0 with 25 knockouts possessed a certain amount of star power that Regis Prograis simply does not, which is true, but I'll get on that. This upcoming weekend, the 28-year-old will look to add another yet devastating knockout on his resume when he takes on Hector Garcia. Prograis, on the other hand, is enjoying his euphoric glow associated with winning world title. On November 26th, after scratching and clawing his way up the rankings, the 33-year-old registered a brutal 11th-round stoppage over Jose Zepeda. So, it's interesting. All right, so let me give you my opinion. Okay, first and foremost, listen. I would love to believe Ryan Garcia if we haven't played this boy who cried wolf game before so many times in the past. You guys got to remember, Ryan Garcia at one point stated he wanted to fight Tank. Then he stated, I got bigger fish to fry, and Pacquiao's like, I never heard of no fight with Ryan Garcia. Then he goes on to say that he wanted Javier Fortuna. Then he pulled out of the Javier Fortuna fight. He wanted he was supposed to fight what's his name? He never fought Devin Haney, and he was Devin Haney's mandatory. He didn't want to fight Devin Haney. He called out Tevin Farmer. He called out he was actually not even called. He was supposed to fight Jojo Diaz. It's just been a lot of talk with Ryan Garcia that nothing's following through. Now it seems that he's serious about this Tank Davis fight that's supposed to be at a catchweight in April. That's cool. I'll give him that credit when that comes. Now, however, I do disagree with one thing. I think that Ryan Garcia does have dog in him. Now, the level of dog that he has in him, I don't know. But I do think that he has dog in him because, bro, he showed that when he got dropped by Luke Campbell. And it wasn't no flash knockdown. He got dropped by Luke Campbell, okay? And he got up to win the fight. Now, I always stated this, and I'm going to continue to state this. At some point in boxing, it is going to come a time where you get hit. And this is for all y'all that want to box, that ever want to step in the ring. You guys have to be willing to know that it's going to be a time where you get hit and you're going to be like, damn, dude, why the hell am I doing this? Or do I really want to do this? It's going to come that time where you have to bite down and fight, bro. That time is going to come. And should Regis be the one to pull it out? Because we haven't seen Ryan have to bite down. He did get back up from the Luke Campbell fight, but we never seen him in a dog fight. So, I like the fight, but I doubt that Ryan hops on it. Now, if Regis is that slow, and if it is that easy, then Ryan Garcia make the fight. Fight Regis Prograis. Ryan Garcia has never been a world champion. A lot of people don't even realize that. As far as I'm saying that the belts are watered down, bro, listen, that's all cap because I feel like he's doing that to avoid certain champions. I'm just going to be honest and state that, all right? I don't believe he really feels like that. I just think he doesn't want to fight certain champions, okay? But, time is the biggest snitch of all time. It tells everything, right? So I guess we'll find out soon. Listen, I can't wait to see. Let's see what he's going to do. Should Tank get past Hector Garcia this weekend? But if he does, let me know what you guys think. Who do you see winning with Ryan Garcia and Tank? Who do you see winning with Ryan Garcia and Regis? Like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?